little paste. It's pretty much to it, really. There's lots of ways to do it. Cheese is delicious. Cheese is always delicious, definitely for sure. Right, I'm waiting for this macaroni cheese. Talking about cheese, I'm gonna get another pan out as well to make the sauce. So we need the butter and the flour. What else do we need? Right. So we've got butter and flour. We're going to make a roux, add the milk, and then we're going to add the cheese to it. Your June the 8th chef certainly is. Soak dry mustard seeds and liquid beer is great. Beer's a great add to it for sure. Chef, everything has been good. I'm not working. I haven't been working in a year. I'm trying to find one, but it's not easy these days. I'm sorry, dude. I hope everything's okay, and if you want any help with anything, if I can try and help, I'd love to try and sort you out with something, but just give me a PM, I guess, and we can talk about it. But I hope everything's okay with you, good sir, and it's always a pleasure to see you, but I hope things improve. Same as my second son, Chef. Oh, really? Same day? Goodness me. Well, somebody's going to have June the 8th birthday, right? It's not all about me. As much as I was thinking it was. You can make a roux? Awesome. Hey, Mud. What's up, buddy? Chef. At work at the moment, but with no sound. But we'll be lurking and watching this sweet, sweet cooking. Mud, thank you so much, buddy. It's always a pleasure. And guys, if you're not following Mudkip, can we get a shout out for Das Mudkip? Part of my team, 24K entourage. Please go following him. Give him a follow. He's a lovely chap, really nice guy. Playing some cheeky. Well, I was going to say World of Warcraft, but he's been playing some Total War lately, so definitely for sure, go check him out. My son went to chef school, but dropped out because of bullying. I'm sorry, my friend. Didn't the school do anything about it? I would have made sure the school did something about it. Goodness me, that sucks. I'm sorry, my friend. Yeah, unfortunately, there's some very not nice people out there, but that's hard. That's not fair on your son, definitely for sure. I had one 36 years ago. I haven't had one since. What's this now? What are we talking about, Cypher? I've forgotten. What were we talking about? Right, so those buns have had 15 minutes. I'm not going to need to turn the oven down because they're colouring okay, so I'm going to give it another 15 minutes and they should be ready. But the bread smells phenomenal. Phenomenal. Right, I feel like I want to do my chicken, but I don't want to do too many things at once. But let's get my chicken cut up and I can just drop this. I'm going to do the whole packet pretty much because I'm going to need quite a bit of macaroni. So yeah, let's get my board out, my meat board. I'm just going to slice up the chicken and pop them into a mixing bowl. He didn't report it. He wasn't able to handle it, bless him, and thinks he's talking about birthday 36 years ago. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes people hide it and they don't kind of share it and whatnot, so it can be a little bit tough. But yeah, nobody should ever suffer in silence, especially with bullies and stuff. I used to get bullied at school. I don't know. I just got on with it at the end of the day, and we had a lot of douchebags in my school. Didn't like any of them. Maybe it was me who was the douchebag, and I don't know. But I just didn't get on with anyone at school, to be fair. Did you work under Chef Ramsay before? Yes, I did. A couple of years back, when he did have his Michelin star restaurant, the Maze in London, but that's been shut down. But there's still Maze Grill, but that's not Michelin. But yeah, he did have the Michelin star there. I worked there about 4 or 5 years ago now. Goodness me, has it really been that long? Goodness me. It's fine. I got help with it for it, but thanks for the offer. I will always keep it in mind. No worries, Kiwi. It's always a pleasure. Can we get a shout out for Kiwi as well before I forget? Sorry, good sir. So I had some spare chicken wings from my chicken, and that's not going to be enough, chef. I know. I got a packet of chicken for chicken wings, so we should be good. Let's have a look. What bowl am I going to use for this? I suppose we could put them in this little one here. Or shall I put them in a metal bowl? Decisions, chef. Decisions. Actually, I could probably just put them in a large open bowl, to be fair. There should be enough room. Oh, if I have got one, but I haven't. You numpty. Metal bowl it is then. So I want to keep them for the salads, the glass bowls. Right, okay. Yeah, it was pretty bad all through like school, and came across saying he wanted to be dead, bless him. He has a rough time. I'm sorry he had to go through that. There's some really crappy people out there. Just needs a bit of slap round the head, that's all they need. But yeah, kids can be quite cruel at that age. But probably most of them have grown up and they're probably like, oh, I shouldn't have done that when I was younger, but we all do silly things when you're younger, right? I'm never anybody, but our friend group in high school was kind of like looked down upon with us students, but we didn't care. Yeah, you always get those little snotty ones that think they're better than others. Nobody's better than anyone, we're all the same. Lemon Penny, thank you so much for the host, sorry. How you doing, my friend? Welcome back. Hey, Chef. Hey, my friend. How you doing? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? That's probably why I can't cook. I have a huge amount of like difficulty handling raw meat, Chef. Why? Because does the raw meat kind of put you off, or are you vegetarian, or you know? Right. So cut these through. Just taking the winglets off. May as well chuck them in. We'll take them with us. Right, so I'm just opening this packet. Reason why I'm using my old knife, because I'd rather use that for kind of butchery work rather than my new knife. Just so it's a lot more... just to look after the new one, to be fair. But, yeah. Right, chicken wings. Put the winglets in there. I suppose you could keep the winglets for stock. I got loads of stock in the freezer, sorry. So all you're looking for is the joint, so... If you can't cut through it, stop what you're doing, replace it, and... you should be able to find the joint, which I can't seem to find today. I did now. So you shouldn't be struggling with it too much, at least. Right, 2 seconds. Let me wash my hands and drop that macaroni because it's boiling. Boogie Online, much loves, my friend. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel, my friend. How are you doing? I feel that happened to me in cooking school. I had to leave because of it. Yeah, unfortunately, there's some really nasty people out there. I wish there was more done about it, to be honest with you. Well, for example, I tried like to clean out the chicken once, and my brain told me it was like it was a baby, similar weight, but it put me off. So hubby does all the meat. That's fair enough. The only thing you might want to make sure, don't ever wash chicken. Number one, you're spreading bacteria down the sink and stuff, and if you're washing salads and things, it's a definite thing that you want to kind of avoid doing. But it's all a learning curve. We all learn different things. I know there's some people out there who say, "Oh yeah, you can wash chicken," but it's not recommended. It's not very health and safety. Right. But yeah. Some things can kind of put you off, though, from eating things or trying things. It can be hard to kind of overcome. I guess I don't think I've got any of those things that really kind of traumatize me, apart from dried bugs. But apart from that, I think I'm pretty okay. I know some people who do struggle with that. Sorry. So, goodness me, working. Oh, it's here. It's okay. Right, so wings going in. Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry, Mum didn't teach me about cooking. Hey, that's okay. It's okay. You don't need to be sorry, my friend. And even if, like, you know, if we do things like in a different way, or you know, you should never be sorry. It's a learning curve. There's nothing to be sorry about. Nothing to be sorry about. Very high stress environment. What, cooking? Can be a very high stress environment, and it certainly is. Right, so let's cut this down the joint. I'm 17 and I'm willing to grind. Yeah, that age, you got plenty of energy. You're willing to put the work in, right? Can be stressful, but it's worth it. I suppose when you get to my age, or when you're not single anymore, and I guess if you have a family, chefing becomes a little bit different, you know. I can watch Heart Surgery, Exodus, but I can't handle meat. Oh, really? If I have like a needle or anything like that, I'm usually pretty bad. Goodness me, I can't seem to find the wing today. It's there. I'm blind as a bat. Crikey. What's going on with this? Oh, it's shattered. That's why I can't cut through it. I was going to say. Usually you just cut straight through it, but because the cartilage is a bit shattered in there, it's pushing the knife against the bone, so... Goodness me, I can't find the joint today. What's going on? There we go. Yeah, usually you want to just kind of wiggle it around and find where you want to cut through. If you're kind of cutting and you can't push through it, stop what you're doing and just try and re-aim the knife, and you should be able to find it. But it should go through nice and easy. You shouldn't be struggling with it. Right, that's the chicken ready. So I'm going to cling film that. I was going to put some buffalo sauce on there, to be fair. So I'm going to get some buffalo sauce and we're going to cook them down on the barbecue later. Is that a new knife? It looks like a new knife. No. That's not a new knife. That's a new knife. Hey Don, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How's things? Cooking in general is like a very high stress profession. Cooking in Michelin restaurants is one of a whole nother level. Oh, it certainly is. It certainly is. I don't disagree. It can be very stressful and very high paced as well. I guess some places are better than others, but if you can find a good establishment to work in, they'll kind of make sure you get rest. If you're working in a bad one that's just overworking you like a donkey, then I'd find a different place. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to put in like 14 to 16 hours a day, but, you know, if they don't give you the time or the day offs because of the amount of work you're doing, I'd find somewhere else, because you'll burn out otherwise. It's okay, chef. We all get off days. Yes, X-Nurse came in handy as a mum. Oh, definitely, for sure. I bet it is. But yeah, sorry. What I was saying was, like, I'm not very good with like needles and stuff, and goodness me, anything like medical, I can't deal with. What knife is this? Is this the new knife? Yes. So it's Kyoko knives. So the knives are there, which Nori put in there. Thank you, Nori. I appreciate it. Basically, we got sponsored by Kyoko knives, and absolutely fantastic. If you wanted to go check them out, there's an equipment list below with the knives on there. 3 different knives. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, I've been really enjoying them. And Nori, I almost forgot. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate the support. Right, let's turn this down a bit before I bubble over. It's going to take about 10 to 12 minutes to cook that pasta. It won't take very long. Then we're going to strain it off. Chicken's ready. I'm just going to buffalo sauce it up. And then what we're going to do, pretty much check on the buns and check on the what's it called? Hot dogs, which should be done in the oven. So I'm just giving that a little rinse. Thank you, chef. No, thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being such a wonderful person. Right, let's have a look. How's my buns looking? Oh, a baby. They are looking very lovely. Right, I need to cool these. Wash this down first before anything else. Just leave my chicken here. Let's move as well. Let's wash my hands a sec again. Let's move these glass dishes out the way. Over here. Chef, that's the potatoes dropped to be dehydrated. What? Sorry? I don't quite understand, my friend, but I'm just going to say good job. Right. How you been doing, Don, anyway? How's things? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good time. And how's work been? What have you been up to at work? How's that still going good for you? Or are you still doing the media stuff as well for it? I'm good. Awesome, dude. I'm glad you're doing well. It's lovely to see you. It's lovely to see you, man. Woof. A little hot. How's my buns looking? Looking great. Let me just give this a spray down before my bread rolls can come out. And how long's left on there? 2 minutes. Yeah, I would say 2 minutes is good enough. Right. Give that about 30 seconds. Really important to make sure you give your antibacterial spray time to kill off any germs that's lurking on there before you give it a little cheeky wipe up. Working in a restaurant that isn't Michelin star restaurant, one of the line cooks told me my standards are too high to work here. I went up my game where I work, not drop my standards. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with having high standards. Doesn't matter like what establishment you're working in, even if it's like a pub or whatever. Do you know what I mean? You can still have high standards at where you work. Usually, if that's the case, if you're being told that, it sounds like somebody's very lazy, or they're very jealous of your skills. Usually the case. Not always, but most of the time. Right, my buns, they're almost ready to go in, and the other ones are ready to come out, so that's what I call perfect timing. So, you guys ready for hot dog rolls? I hope so. I hope so. Right. Yeah, let me grab another towel. I'm going to get rid of this one and get another one. This one's too... going to have an accident with that. Ooh. Oh, jeez Louise. Perfect. Oh. Gordon Bennett. There goes the timer. And there goes the little cheeky timer. Gordon Bennett. There we go. So there's our buns. Or our roll, shall I say. Timer. Oosh. So let's have a look. How's our buns looking? They're ready to go in. Those little bad boys are ready to go in, so let's take the cling film off. They're looking fantastic. High standards are always good. There are a number of factors that could cause such a commentary. Like, for example, you're slinging high volumes of burgers and trying to make every one of worthy point reach an extra 3 plates. Also, always bad form to walk into another man's kitchen and criticize their style. Yeah, that's very true. But... you know, within reason, you can still do good quality burgers and still do them fast. It's about kind of finding the right way of cutting the right corner without losing the quality. I wouldn't call those buns. Little chef. Those are rolls. These are buns. Goodness me. Goodness me, Taiko. Okay. It's okay, good sir. Right, going in. Oof. But those looking fabulous, absolutely fabulous. So, let's have a look. Timer. Start a 15-minute timer. Oof. You ready for that tear? Oh yeah, look at them. Perfect. Don't try and make me look bad. I'm not trying to make you look bad. Just because you dug your hole doesn't mean you got to force me to sit into it. That's your own fault there, good sir. Right. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay. I'm going to set these aside, let them cool down. But yeah, those rolls came out beautiful. So ready for the hot dogs. So I'm going to set them aside. Let them have a chill. I'm on my table on the side. Right, macaroni's ready. I need to drain that off. Beautiful. So, chicken. Macaroni's done. We need to drain that off very, very quickly. Yeah, it's ready. Ready to go. Cool. Right, so. Colander. Well said, chef. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And also, if you're going into somebody's kitchen, I know it's about respect, but if they're doing something wrong, especially if it's like with hygiene and they're not doing it health and safety wise, I'm not shy to say something. So, you know, you should be doing something in the correct manner. And just because they don't know, and they, you know, there's also a correct way of telling them without being rude to them. You know, it's just about approaching somebody in the correct and efficient manner, rather than going, hey, this is crap, and upsetting them, and, you know, then they won't probably listen to you. Whereas, like, they're more likely to listen to you if you have a bit of respect speaking to them. I don't know, that's what I've learned in my years, at least. So it's just it's all about going the right way of speaking to somebody. That's all it comes down to. If you want to help improve their standards without offending them, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. So it's one thing you'll learn for managerial skills as a chef, how to speak to your staff correctly. Very important. So with the hot dog buns, just slice them. When it's ready to use, definitely, yes. So slice down the middle, open them up, cheeky barbecued hot dog. Good to go. Good to go. Right. Winker Bob, what's up, my friend? Wings. Cheeky wings. Yeah, we got some cheeky wings there. Which I'm actually going to douse in a little bit of... I might keep them plain and then just douse the sauce afterwards. So I've got some, like, buffalo hot sauce, and I've also got some buffalo mild sauce there. I might just keep them plain, barbecue, and then sauce them afterwards. So, which sounds good to me. So these are pretty much good to go. Chef, true to form, it's nearly June, and we have a thunderstorm in Wales. Oh, do you? Goodness me. We had a little cheeky thunderstorm yesterday, but it was only for like 5 minutes. Unless it was the neighbours going crazy. But, yeah. Well, we had a cheeky thunderstorm yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Might have been Saturday, actually. Sup, Z? Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. How you doing today, my friend? No, it was yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Dang, I missed the buns. I need to learn shaping buns. Do you want me to show you the hot dogs that came out? The buns are still in the oven, though, Mr. Cheese. So you haven't missed the buns. Oh, do you mean... Oh, you mean shaping the buns. Yeah, that's a little bit... we've gone past that a little tick or two. But, right. Wings are in there. Just need to make cheese sauce. Get that cheese sauce done. And I think... Oh, yeah, we need to do our salad, and that's it. That's all we need to do. 2 or 3, definitely. Well, it shouldn't be too far off. I think about 3 o'clock. Let's say 3. Well, it only takes like 15, 20 minutes to get there, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm guessing we'll be there for about 3. I'm guessing, yeah. So all I gotta do now is mac and cheese and the salad. So, okay, cool. Possibly the same one if you were in the US. It's traveled. What's that now? I'm gonna bread some wings here in a couple of weeks. Looks good. Thank you, Oinka. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow as well. Hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you so much for joining us, and Supsy as well. Appreciate that follow. Hope you guys are doing great, and thank you so much for joining us today for our memorial barbecue foods, or barbecue prep, at least. Right, let's make this cheese sauce, shall we? So that's the cheeky macaroni ready to go. So we're going to need butter. How much am I going to make? I'm going to do a large tray, so if I'm going to do a large tray, I'm going to need a large cheese sauce. So I'd say roughly about 75 grams. Yeah, that might be good. Okay. Let's do it, chef. Where's my butter? That's a good point. Where is my butter in this compact fridge of goodies? Oh, it's right at the back. Of course it is. Well, what's that? Gruyere. I'm going to need the cheese, and we're going to grate some of this bad boy down anyway. Let's have a look. Right, perfect. So also I've got some aged cheese called 12 months. Creamy, almost like a caramel flavor, crunchy, crystallized texture, very salty. It's called Castello. I've never tried it, but it sounded really nice to have in inside the cheese sauce. So I'm thinking, shall I do 100? I'm going to do 100 grams, or one stick of butter. 113 grams to be so exact. So yeah. Hey, chocolate cake, what's up? Macaroni, certainly is. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, the shaping of the ball for the bacon. I actually, that's one of the easiest ones, the balls for the bacon. Basically, you use like the palm of your hand, like that, cheese. And then when I roll them, I use my thumb. So I do that kind of motion with my thumb. I almost like tuck the dough underneath on the flat surface. So that's like kind of I'm moving my hand going round while I'm doing that. So it'll make like a nice little ball cylinder. And underneath you'll have like a swirl, but on top you'll have that beautiful shaped dough bun. So I hope that's helped you a little bit. If not, you can always like go back and check, but I hope that's kind of helped a little bit, or explained it to you, good sir. That's how I shape my dough buns.